The forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, a cloudy day across central Illinois, nothing falling from the sky yet. But as we look to the regional satellite and radar picture, you're looking at our potential first accumulating snowfall of the season coming our way for tomorrow morning. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, but some of you will see some snow on the ground tomorrow morning. And there it is, tracking in our direction. Right now, it's just kind of chilly. Temperatures today struggled. Sitting at 30 degrees. That's the nice thing with this forecast. We know it's going to be cold enough for this to be all snow as temperatures remain below freezing from this point forward. You can see temperatures here in the upper 20s through tonight. Timing of the snow, when it starts. We're going to talk about who gets the most as well when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
The state's first coronavirus vaccines have been given out, and Governor Pritzker is already looking ahead. We told you about police looking for tips on recent crimes, how they're able to offer a surprising amount of money for information. And people in one neighborhood are fed up over what they are calling a horrendous smell. Why they say it's not just unpleasant, it's a health concern.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Vaccinated, particularly our healthcare workers, is an exciting moment.
First vaccines are here in central Illinois, and healthcare workers were first in line for the shot in the arm. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Paul is on assignment. The state's top health officials celebrated the successful rollout of the vaccine in Peoria this morning. Our Capitol Bureau Chief, Mark Maxwell, was there. He's live now in Springfield. Mark, this is a moment so many people have waited for.
And Jennifer, it's a moment that could happen here in Springfield as early as tomorrow, for sure, at some point this week. Earlier in Peoria, there were a few nerves, even from the doctors and nurses, the healthcare professionals that have been looking forward to this. It's not always easy getting that shot, but they did it anyways. They went forward with this. And Governor Pritzker and Dr. Ezike pointing to this as something that could signal the beginning of the end of this pandemic. Once the vaccine is widely available to everyone, then, and Governor Pritzker and Dr. Ezike, they want to see about 80% of the state take part in the, to reach that herd immunity threshold. Then they can start to lift those business restrictions that have been preventing things like concerts or large sporting events, something he says he's looking forward to, but might not take place until some way through next year.
The manufacturing process will take some time so that they can deliver them as fast as they can, but months will go by here until we get herd immunity.
Those healthcare workers that got that first shot, that's one of 2 doses. They have to wait 21 days, then they get a second round of those shots. That's the moment when they're considered fully immunized. That's, of course, going to happen in the new year. It's after that point when most of the general public is expected to get enough of the vaccine doses available for them to start taking part. Dr. Ezike, of course, encouraging people to watch that process, ask questions, become comfortable enough to know what side effects, what risks might be out there for you to make sure you're comfortable with the vaccine. That's the part, combating the public skepticism that public health officials in Illinois and nationwide are now starting to take part in. Reporting in Springfield, Mark Maxwell, WCIA 3, your local news leader. Jennifer?
Mark, thank you so much for that. Here's a look at today's COVID numbers statewide. The number of people in the ICU in Region 3, that's West Central Illinois, jumped overnight. Today, 86% of beds there are now being used compared to 76% yesterday. Region 6, this is East Central Illinois. We've got holding steady at around 69%. The state's positivity rate is still at 10.3%. Health officials are reporting more than 7,300 new cases and 117 more deaths. We talk a lot about police offering tip money for crimes, but it's not every day you hear about this much. Tips on a Decatur murder could get you more than $7,000. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom. So, Courtney, why so much with this particular crime?
Well, Jennifer, it's because 2 anonymous donors chipped in to help out. Now, usually Crime Stoppers offers a $1,000 reward, and that's their baseline. This is obviously much larger than that normal amount. This reward money is for anyone with tips about a murder last month. It happened at a liquor store in Decatur. Someone came through the drive-thru at JB North and shot the owner, John Betcher, several times. The 63-year-old later died from his injuries. Police hope this tip money will move the investigation forward.
It obviously isn't going to hurt anything, and obviously if somebody's on the fence about turning somebody in for $1,000, I'm hoping that extra amount of money, they'll be like, you know what, we need to do this. Not only will it's the right thing to do, but it also gives more money.
Police say one donor gave about $2,500, and then another called in to say they would kick in an additional $5,000 on top of that. Family and friends, though, are always welcome to donate to these reward amounts to help move investigations along, but police say that doesn't typically happen. In this case, they're hoping it pays off. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Courtney, thank you. A convicted sex offender is now charged with entering a school zone and soliciting a sex act with a minor. Wilbur White was arrested Sunday in Paxton. The school district had reported a possible sex offender violation. The police chief says the 59-year-old was hanging around several kids. White's accused of making a sexual comment to one of them. Police say he resisted arrest and was charged with hitting a police officer. Here's an update. Police say shots fired at Champaign County deputies 2 weeks ago came from 2 different people. U.S. Marshals arrested a second man, 20-year-old Jawan Brown, yesterday. Police say Brown was riding in the car with another man who was arrested after running from a traffic stop. They say the men shot at the deputies who chased them. Brown faces a charge of reckless discharge of a weapon. If convicted, he'll face prison time. That's because he was on probation for other weapons-related offenses at the time. And we have an update on a teenager accused of setting fire to his family's home in Champaign. 18-year-old Trevor Lewis is now in custody. Police say he tried to take his family hostage December 4th, violating a restraining order they had against him. After a standoff with police, they say he set the house on fire, surrendering a half-hour later. The house was destroyed. Lewis was taken to the hospital for burns. He faces arson charges along with aggravated battery to a police officer charges for a prior offense. Community members in East Urbana have concerns about a strong scent in the neighborhood. WCIA 3's Demi Ramirez is with us now. So, Demi, you were in Urbana this afternoon. Could you smell anything?
Much while I was out there, but people who live in the community say it can be intolerable on some days, even while homeowners are inside their homes, and that it reeks of asphalt and natural gas. It even affects some people's health. The smell could be seen coming from, the smell could be seen from a Melza Coat and Asphalting Production company, and Alderman Dennis Roberts says this has been happening for many years. Neighbors who live in the area, they say they have had health-related issues because of the air quality near the company. There's even been efforts to resolve this issue. One homeowner says the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency has come to check out the area multiple times.
The problem is by the time they get here, maybe the smell has dissipated. It seems the company is in compliance, but that doesn't make it right.
Bishop and others say, and others that I spoke with, say that they want to see the company be relocated away from anywhere that people are living. Alderman Roberts says there are currently no plans to move the building, and he's encouraging this topic be brought up at the next Sustainability Advisory meeting.
Demi, thank you. A commercial fisherman pulled a big haul out of Lake Decatur last Monday. He took around 9,000 pounds of buffalo fish out of the lake. Back in October, the city started allowing commercial fish removal. They held a random drawing for a permit to harvest buffalo and common carp. The permit was awarded to a fisherman from Browning. Officials say it's a way to improve sport fishing opportunities at Lake Decatur. A school district is making sure all its kids are prepared for the future, what they handed out to students today. Plus this.
They really have been through quite a bit.
It's been a tough year for bars and restaurants. How one group is offering them some support this holiday season.